Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is the haul time, baby. That's right, it is OmniBeau, joined by the sheriff around these parts. Tonight, he is the Sharif of HAULingham, and we want to say thank you for joining us tonight on Aussieverse. Not just you guys, but also our four lifers. They are these gentlemen, ladies, women, boys, girls, they, people, all of them. These are the ones that pay to make Aussieverse what it is today. And thank you oh so much for doing that. You can also go check out Still Only 35 Cents, Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics, and Simple Simon, as they have their own YouTube channels too. And if you want to support Aussieverse, just remember, being a paid member is not required. The best way you can support Aussieverse is by liking the video, subscribing, and sharing and commenting and all of that good stuff. Sharif, how you going, brother?
Not as good as you apparently, because your background is now, your cubes are full.
Looks can be deceiving, my friend. There is a lot more work to be done. There's just not enough time in the day, unfortunately.
Tell me about it. Yep.
Let's get down to business. We are always humbly, proudly, lovingly sponsored by Comic Book Brew. A word from them later. Right now, we're going to go through our hauls that we have. And as usual, I'm going to go first, if that's cool with you, Sheriff.
Go for it, babe.
All right, brother. So, I got a big, massive haul from Comic Book Brew just yesterday. And 90% of it is from them. So starting off with a new volume of Atom, volume number 7. There is 11 of these to get. Nice little cute book, especially in summer. Very, very good for the... Anyway. Now, I do have one disappointing thing to show you, Sharif.
Show me.
So I blindly bought a book just because in the solicits it was a shiny hardcover.
All right.
And this is what I got.
So, how is it a shiny?
No, it's a spot gloss, and it's small. I don't even know what to categorize this as, because you have your hardcovers, your libraries. This is like a small hardcover. And don't get me wrong, it actually looks like quite a funny book, but it is not what I was expecting at all. So I'm hoping it is absolutely amazing. It is called an apocryphal comic book. 8th day of creation, the day after rest, something new is coalescing in the garden, and its former manager, the snake, is concerned with this next-gen creature. Will this next-gen creature bring the order crashing down? It's up to Eden's first couple to stage an intervention with their maker before his latest handiwork renders them obsolete. But messing with the creative process is a dangerous business. Monday is a metaphysical slapstick suspense comic, a fable for our unstable age. So it sounds like a comedy on the Bible.
Sounds like an old story.
Yeah. Moving on, we got... I've talked about this book before, and I had to get it physically because it is just that freaking epic. What could be epic? Something epic is what it could be. So I got that. I'm really, really happy to have gotten this one because this is such a great book. The art is absolutely phenomenal. The writing is A-class. It is a great story, and I highly recommend everybody reads just volume 1 of something epic. You can read volume 2, but even I didn't finish volume 2. Volume 1 is where it's at. Oh, man. Yeah.
So is the second half of it not as good?
So the first volume is its own story, and it wraps up. And then the second volume is a different story, which it still seemed good, but I read 1 or 2 issues and I just didn't go back. I don't know why. I should go back and finish it. I'm just you know, I don't know, man. There's just so much to read, you know, and it didn't grab me like Volume 1. You know, it grabbed me, yeah. I've got a couple of single issues.
Ooh, that's rare.
Why? That is rare. Why? Because one of the homages that I collect is the Venom Lethal Protector homage, and it's also a what?
Shiny.
That's right. This is Eddie Brock Carnage, which you may not recognize as a homage on its own, but when you put them with all the other Venom Lethal Protectors it matches it absolutely perfectly. So yes, I got that one, and it's Bagley, Mark Bagley. So and it's a shiny, so it's like tick tick tick. I then got, so I wasn't gonna buy this, but I think it was Steve bullied me into getting it because he's like, you collect that homage, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not really a homage of it. And he goes, yes, it is. Look in the corner, and I went, it's barely a homage, and I got it anyway. And what is it? That is.
Oh, the Vitruvius Man.
Yeah. It is What If Mickey and Friends Became the Avengers, and I got it for a quarter of the cover.
The corner. Ah, bro.
What are you going to do, brother? What are you going to do? Next, we have, I still haven't read Volume 1 of this, but Godzilla and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 2. Crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking Rita. One of the other Treasury editions that I collect, I think this is maybe the 6th one. There is a Predator one coming out. There is a Spider-Man one coming out. And I need to get the Darth Vader one. But I have all the rest. And that is Alien, Black, White, and Blood. Is it red? No, it's blood in this one, yeah. So that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, I love these. These are really, really cool. And yes, one day they'll probably do a Marvel Black, White, and Blood omnibus, and I won't buy it because I have all these. I'm
gonna cut that snippet right there. Oh, I'm not gonna buy it because I've got this. You just wait.
Like an idiot.
Yeah, okay. This one came today, and I can't remember who it was from because it took ages to get to me because I moved house and had to get redirected. So I'd have to go through all my messages. So if you happen to be watching this, I'm really, really sorry. I doubt you are because I don't know. We don't really know each other that well. I just happen to buy the book off you. But Sharif, I know you have a few volumes of this one. And after reading the synopsis of it, dude, I have got to get this because I freaking love Vikings. I love Viking shows. I love Viking books. And I can't believe there's a manga Viking book. What is it?
Northlanders.
No, it's Northlanders.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What? Oh.
Vinland Saga.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So book 1, which is really huge.
It is,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to get the rest of these. I mean, that's really cool, man. I dig it. Then we have Savage Dragon Volume 3.
Oh, already 3?
Already. I still haven't read the first 2. But yes, already.
Yeah.
And in this one, it's got team-ups with Spawn, Hellboy, the Max, the Ninja Turtles, and more.
Ooh.
So that means I've got the first 35 issues now of Savage Dragon. One more, and then nothing but Omnis. This one was a bit of a surprise at how big it was because I had the soft cover, and I think I gave it away in our 1,000 subscription giveaway. I think it was one of the books that I gave away. And it's amazing how you can have a soft cover of a book and then it comes out in a deluxe edition and it's just huge and you don't realize how. Anyway, enough. Strange Girl by Remender.
Finally.
Remember I was going to pass on it?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can afford it. I've got the soft cover. Man, am I glad I got this one because this is huge. It's so heavy.
I didn't realize that it's that trim size. I thought it was just what do you call it? A
normal
reissue.
hardcover.
Yeah, just like the old deluxe. And I thought, okay, I'm not gonna get it. And then I saw a review of it. I saw how big it was. It's coming in my next haul.
That's how we roll. Now, the rest of these are Omnis, and only one of them is not from Comic Bookaroo. So, we got, you know what? There's 3 Omnis here. Oh, 4. No, 5. Okay. There are 5 Omnis here that I sold all the trades to. And there is such a great feeling in selling your trades so long ago, waiting for the Omni, and then you get the Omni and you're like, I still have it on my shelf. That is X-Men Decimation, which will go right next to my House of M. That's how I'm going to put it on my shelf. Not in the X-Men, but in the House of M. Well, House of M is in the House of M in X-Men, or is it in H? I'm going to have to check that. But still, that's going to go right next to House of M. We then have what he does. He is the best at what he does, and what he does is not very nice until he dies.
Yes. Oh, I love that cover.
Death of Wolverine, baby. Alex Ross, goodness. And I love that spine too.
Yeah. I'm really partial to this cover.
Yeah, and I must have known it originally, but I forgot. I didn't realize it had Wolverine 1 to 13 and then Wolverine 1 to 12, like 2 different volumes of Wolverine. I thought it was just the Death of Wolverine stuff. So that's pretty cool because I don't think I've read those 2 runs of Wolverine, but I have read all the Death of Wolverine stuff. So that's cool. This one is The Return. The Return. What? Ben Reilly. That's right. Dark Web. Maybe not really The Return. The Return was Beyond, Beyond Omnibus, but still. And I got this cover with Venom.
Yeah.
Which has, Gold Goblin 1 to 5, Hallows Eve 1 to 5, Mary Jane and Black Cat 1 to 5, and all the Dark Web and Venom stories in it. And check out that.
I'm really on the fence about this one because I think out of all the stuff that's collected in there might be only like about 2 or 3 Amazing Spider-Man issues, and
4.
Yeah, I'm moving away from events, but now if those 4 issues are not gonna be collected in any future Omnis, and then I don't get this one.
And it's made me, you know what I've realised as well, man? You know how I've got Ben Reilly here? And I was going to get Venom on the other side, but I've already got the Venom on my leg. I've realised I can get the other side as Chasm.
There you go.
Speaking of Spider-Man, the fake Spider-Man, volume number 6.
Yep.
So now that's 205 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, all collected in OmniBeau. Marvel The End. You getting this one?
It's coming in my next shipment.
Are you getting this cover?
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, it's the better cover.
Yeah, because the other one is just Wolverine. The end. It, this one actually starts for the whole universe. It should be this cover, even though it's not the end.
The only thing I don't like about it, two things actually, is one, it has every the end in it except Punisher.
Because that's already collected in Ennis's.
Who cares? It's the omnibus of the end. It should have everything of the end, not 98% of it. And the second thing is, I think they could have done better with that spine.
Yeah.
It's a little too empty. This one came today from OmniBeau. I can imagine not too many people getting this one because it's very niche market, but I already have the first cross-gen omnibus. So Ben gave me the DM cover of Mystic.
Yep.
You getting these?
I think I've.
Oh. I thought you weren't going to get these, to be honest.
Oh, I did get that one. Could be in my next shipment. Yeah.
You don't even know what you got, bro.
Isn't that a problem? It's first world problem.
And the last two that I was really hanging to get, and I can't wait till they announce a volume 2 of the second one. And I'm getting a little concerned that they haven't yet.
Wait, volume 2 of the second one?
Yeah. I've got 2 more Omnis. One is Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars.
Oh, yeah.
The other one is Secret Wars Battle World, which is volume 1, because there's a lot missing from this.
Yeah.
So they need a volume 2. But what I love about this is, first of all, I got this cover, which I think is the best cover. And 2, check this out, man. This is like one of the best holdouts, like art I've ever seen.
And what makes it really good is that there's no text on the spine.
Yeah. And what I also love about both of these omnibuses is that when this first came out, which I think was about 2012, it's a long time ago now, I bought nearly every single cover of Secret Wars. And there was a lot, man. There was a lot. And I had like 2 comic boxes full of just Secret Wars covers. And it has all of them in this cover gallery. Like so many of these. Oh, dude, there are just so many sick covers. And Secret Wars Battle World. Yeah, man, I don't know. Because there was Battle World and there was something else. I can't remember the other ones they called it. But I'm thinking there might need to be 3 volumes to get it all. But anyway, this is, and I don't like the cover, but both covers sucked for this. So I thought this cover was probably the better one. Hey?
Custom.
Yeah. But, it is a good thing to celebrate the women, I guess. It's just that with all the covers that I know are in here in the back, there's just so many better options. But anyway, that is my haul.
And over to me.
Before you do go, Comic Bookaroo.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
All right, so excuse me, I just had dinner. As per the last few hauls, I'm gonna skip my singles. I'm gonna skip my trades. I'm just gonna do hardcovers, and even then, I've got 3 boxes. But even though in saying that, I'm just going to highlight a couple of soft covers because, why not? This is Louisa, Now and Then, one of the first 3 books recommended by Jess, OmniDog. If you don't know who he is, jump out after this. Go watch his subscribe to his channel and see all his reviews. So like I said, I've said it before, I'm a sucker for interdimensional time traveling shenanigans, and this is part of that. And another series that I scored for really, really cheap off eBay is I'm just gonna take one out, which I can't find. And this is the Convergence series. There are 8 traits, and this will just sit really, really fine with the Convergence hardcover, which I know isn't that well received, but hey, completionist. Okay, jumping on to the hardcovers, standard size first. All right, so I said earlier for Louisa, it's one of 3 books reviewed and recommended by OmniDog. The other 2 are Night Eaters. Just the cover alone does it for me. This is from the team of Liu and Takeda. Again, I can't show this. I can't show this. But yeah, so it's really light pastel watercolor like interiors. Really, it's I've got some art background from high school, and watercolors is my jam. Another score from eBay. Didn't really. This was like an iffy for me, but because it has the Vertigo on it. This is Django Unchained. Now,
Nice.
Read a quick synopsis of it, and saying, yeah, okay, if I don't like it, I can always leave it on my shelf.
Did you like the movie?
I haven't watched it. It's good. All right. So if you recognize this character, Dawn, DAWN, can't remember from which publisher it's from. I got her first appearance, but this is published by Image. Yeah, that's her first appearance, and I was surprised because it's in. Oh, yeah, I can't show that. In black and white. Yeah, so this is a piece of history. Yeah, not a history buff. All right, so this one. Okay, so a lot of these are from reviews done by other YouTube channels. I gotta stop watching all these reviews, man, because it's really hurting my shelf space. And this is the other one that I got from a review, Bad Karma, from Alex DeCampi. He's got quite a few works already published. I think this might be my second book from him.
Okay.
And he's got a lot more, which makes me really, really scared. Image Shadowline imprint. This is Masks and Mobsters by Joshua Williamson. So if you recognize that name, Joshua Williamson. Yeah. So kind of. Ooh. I only just saw this. Reminds you of anyone?
Yeah, Superman.
Sure. But it's not. And again, noirish. What's different is that this is glossy paper, so black and white on glossy black pops really the you know what I mean.
Pops.
4 volumes of November.
I've never heard of that one.
Each tells a separate story, so it's kind of independent, but it has a common thread running all through all 4, and it gets resolved at the end of volume 4, and the whole story is in this. Who hasn't heard of Ramvi? Definitely not me. Definitely not you. This is Dawn Runner. Again, I picked this up after watching a review, highly praised. Just a quick look at the art.
I have heard about this one.
So it is standard sized, even though it's Dark Horse and hardcover. Just so you know, this is from a sale in our Facebook group, and it is the Time Smith Wormwood Gentleman Corpse.
Is that Doctor Who?
No, what?
Yeah, you said there's isn't it Wormwood? The spin-off of Doctor Who show?
Is it? I don't know, but before getting this, the title Wormwood was in my to buy list. This only, I think, collects like about 80% of the Wormwood series. It is out of print. I got it for cheap, and I thought, why not? I can always get what's not collected there a little bit later.
I think that might be Doctor Who.
Okay, I gotta do a little bit more research on that, because I'm not sure. I don't watch Doctor Who. I don't care to watch Doctor Who.
I'm googling that right now.
All right. So while you do that, let me show you. This is a hardcover from Image Crypt Show, Tales of Suspense and Horror. This.
I'm thinking of Torchwood. Sorry.
Torchwood.
Yeah. Torchwood. I'm thinking of Torchwood. Never mind.
All right. So this is volume 1. I think it collects 10 issues. It is the first 2 series. This is the DM. If
I'm jealous of that.
If you're thinking, why doesn't your copy look like this? This is a DM. Second book. Okay, so volume 2 of this series. I've got volume 1. I got the DCBS variant of it. I was waiting for a possible DCBS variant for volume 2, but it didn't come out. So I thought, bugger it. And it's Philadelphia.
Right. Yep. Cool.
Again, another volume 2. Manifest Destiny. I think this wraps up the series. It's volume 1 is as thick as this, so it's gonna be quite a read waiting for me. I don't know when. All right. So mainly standard and slightly oversized. We're going over to really oversized. The Omni came out. I didn't get it because I've got the main story in OHC. What I was liking was the companion volume, and finally got it. So I'm not gonna get the Omni. I'm not gonna get the Omni because I got this really cheap. So I'm not gonna get the Omni.
I could have sold you mine when I was selling it, but for a lot more money.
Thank you very much for not thinking of it. Another hard to find. I don't know if it's out of print. This is Camelot 3000 from DC. It's the art is like 70s, 80s kind of. Hopefully, it doesn't read like that. But I don't know. But hey,
Yeah, I know you hate reading books that are as old as you.
hey, Brian Boland art. So why not?
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Oh, and what it says here.
The Sheriff of Babylon.
Right. So this one, I know definitely the deluxe especially is already out of print. Really hard to find. Good score from a Facebook group out in the US, Omnibuds Cafe. If you don't know who they are, go and find out. Top-notch people.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 library editions. The first one is the second book uh, from this creator, Mark Millar. He's bringing all his stuff over to Dark Horse and coming
Miller.
out a that's what you said.
Millar.
Mark Millar. So this is his second library edition book. More are coming out. So if you are into his writing, his stuff, his material, just stand by. More is coming out. Second one. All right. So I got the singles for this one. Thinking that I might do a custom, but it's only 6 or 8 issues. It's going to be a thin one. And I know that there is a library edition of it. Finally got it. It's Freaks of the Heartland.
Oh, what's that?
A little horror story.
Oh, I like that cover and the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a few Steve Niles book. I pretty much like his art style, and as far as the story goes, I just did a quick read of the synopsis, and yeah, it's something up my alley.
Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool.
Warren Ellis and J.H. Williams III.
I've heard of this one, but I have no idea what it is.
Again, this what is it? 6 issues, 8 issues. Again, I have the singles because I wanted to do a custom, but not anymore. Seems like I'm gonna sell that at a comics convention sale coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna let that one go. The rest are Omnis. I'm gonna start with Marvel, which I only have 2.
Before you do, I do need to give a shout out to my brother OmniBen. I forgot to before for hooking me up with that Mystic and many other books in the past. OmniBen, thank you so much, brother.
And seeing Mystic, I was looking at my shelf. I didn't see it, and I know I bought it. It's because it's in here.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna say much about this one because you've already done it. But the second and last Marvel Omni in this haul is something that I just bought so that there's no gap in my collection, and it's What If Into the Multiverse 2. If I remember correctly, and this is like 3 months ago because I get stuff a lot and then it comes in. I think this was going for really, really cheap on in stock trades, like 50, 55, 60%, and that's why I got it. I was if it wasn't going for at that price, I would have bought something else.
And you got the good cover too.
I know, I always do.
So no, you don't.
It's a given. It's
not.
It's something that doesn't have to be said because it's common knowledge. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Right. So first DC book is a really thick one. Peter David, I've got his Hulk over there.
Aquaman.
Yep. The King Who Talks with Fish. Oh man, if you don't have one, and and you've not carried this, oh my goodness, it's look at that.
I even want it myself.
Funny thing is, I've watched a few reviews of this book, and because this is set in in the 90s, some people the 90s aren't for them, but when I started reading the comics that I was reading, it was almost all of it was from the 90s. So this is gonna hit that nostalgia feels.
Aquaman was never cool.
Yes, see, like that. That's one of the things that doesn't need to be said because it's true. And another one, Sold the Trades, Murderer Fugitive. Oh
Yeah.
man, as if I don't already have enough Batman books on the shelf. And then some people say, "Oh, there's never enough Batman."
Yeah.
Oh no, I like so. Yeah.
Hitch.
Fantastic Four, Brian Hitch. It's, I don't know.
Hey, it's a gap filler.
Yeah. Oh, even then, isn't there like a little bit more material after this before the next run?
It's in between, I think, Wade and that, because I actually have that trade in between those two Omnis.
Just that one trade.
Yeah.
So 5-6 issues.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just slip it in there?
I know. That's what she said.
Moving on. Green Lantern Core 2. Is this 2?
You know, when you said DC omnibuses, I immediately wanted to fall asleep. But every single one that you've pulled out is actually really good.
Why are you surprised? All right, so the next 3 is part of a series. It was again sold by one of the members in Omnibus Cafe. I wanted this for a long time because, hey, Jeff Johns, who doesn't want Jeff Johns? So he's got his Green Lantern. The other 3 volume. I'm not talking about Flash, but I'm talking about JSA.
Oh.
Suddenly my stock dipped. So I'm not gonna take all 3 out because 2.
Hey, that's just my opinion. There's a lot of JSA fans out there, brother. I just never liked them.
I have read I think about half of volume 1 in a different format. I liked it, so I thought, why not just continue the series, because hey, it's from Jeff Johns. Volume 2, I think, is the thickest of all 3. Scary. And 3. Alex Ross. Alex Ross.
All right. That's Alex Ross?
Isn't it?
Show me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay.
All right. Vertigo Omni, Volume 1. Yeah, so this is Volume 1. Volume 2 just got solicited.
I'm going to be jealous of this one. I already know what it is.
Call it.
Hellblazer.
No.
No? Oh, I'm jealous as well. I want that one too.
Yeah, so Volume 2 is coming out soon, and that's gonna wrap up the whole series. Jason Aaron, so far, what I have of his work on my shelves, I like it. I haven't read his Avengers yet, and I heard that it's not. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just go read his name all.
He's no more.
Name
8
all.
issues. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
All right, so Bo, you and I have the custom of this. Yours is really pretty. Mine is as or maybe more prettier.
I hate
But
you. I hate you.
but
I hate you.
this is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. It may not get printed again, so they
Shut
say.
up.
So
God damn it. And I don't
I-
say that because I'm jealous.
obviously the Jim Lee cover.
Okay. Okay. You know what I need you to do for me?
What?
The only reason why I want to buy that omnibus is, as you said, we already have a custom one. It doesn't have the alternative endings to the fights. Right? I need you to take pictures of all of that and send it to me so I can read it.
No.
Can't be that much.
Oh,
Don't make me go out there and spend $250 just to read the alternative endings. I beg you.
hey, why not?
Especially Spider-Boy versus, Spider-Man versus Superboy and Wolverine versus Lobo and Batman versus Captain America and Hulk versus Superman. I want to know what happens in those alternate versions.
Isn't that enough for you to get the Omni?
Not for $250, man.
Is that what it's going up for now? Hey,
yeah,
it's out of print at the distributors. So if you can get your hands on one, get it.
Not just for the alternative endings.
Whiny. All right. Last three. Yeah, last three. So this particular one is humongous. Bo, if you turn around and you look at your Kiss Omni, you know it's about that big. And I
That's
bought.
huge.
Yeah, that's what she said. So I bought the whole series in singles because I wanted to do a custom, and then now the compendium has been announced, which makes my possible custom mute. But then it's fine because I got this, and it is.
Oh, you bastard! I
Barnes
wanted to
and
get that as well, but it was so expensive.
Harry County. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this was the deal of the week on IST when it came out, so I had to jump on it.
What was how much was that?
I'll let you know after because I can't
dude.
remember on top of my head.
I'm gonna be so angry that you didn't get me one. Yeah,
right,
awkward silence.
What was I gonna say? So that's the main series right there. The follow-up 4-issue miniseries. There were three. Three 4-issue miniseries that came after this. Tales of Harrow County. 2 series were collected in a library, which complements the 4 library that originally came out in, but the 3rd series wasn't collected, and it's an orphan series. So yeah, so what's gonna happen is that I've got those single issues. I've scanned them. I'm gonna print them, and then they're gonna sit right beside this monstrosity.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. So that's it for the stuff that I've bought from IST and CGN and eBay and all that. But I've got 2 from Kickstarters. Both yours arrived a few days ago.
I wasn't going to show the Kickstarters. I thought that was a separate video.
Okay, so the two kicks. Okay, I'm not gonna show the ones that we got, but I'm gonna show this the other one. Okay, is that cool?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So, hey, go Power Rangers! It's morphin' time. Kickstarted. So, wait, no, yeah. So, okay. Since I already said, I'm gonna get that one first. Which one is it? So this is my friend Power Rangers the return. It's a 4 or 6 issue.
Yeah.
If you recognize the artwork, do you know who?
Mac.
Exactly. So David Mack did the cover for this one. Came out. What makes me really sad about this one is I'm happy that I got it, but I'm kind of sad that it's standard sized.
I know. When you showed us the cover, I went, wow, that's beautiful. And then you said it was Power Rangers, and I went,
yeah, it's beautiful. So when they announced this, I said yes, because I was hoping it was going to be a deluxe. It's not. But what they did do is reprint a massively out of print MMPR series, and it is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink Ranger Pink. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so 2 David Mack covers. Who doesn't want that?
Was there a slipcase option?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, but I could make one.
Yeah, it's just a little odd that there wasn't one. Okay.
But this one has a slipcase. It is Esther of Pen.
I think I knew it. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's still sealed because I'm gonna open it in a Kickstarter review. And unboxing and a quick overview. I'm not gonna.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's it. That's it.
Okay. Oh, whoa! Where did I go? There you go.
Wrong.
I'm going to pause the video because guess what?
What?
I forgot I had more. So there's. Oh no! There's one more. God damn it. Okay. So OmniBeau, my man again, got me. Well, he got himself a book, and I reaped the rewards because he didn't like it, and he gave it to me, and that is Vagabond.
Oh.
And it has that little thing around it that.
Yeah.
You know, this little lip thing around it. And it's pretty cool, man. So apart from what was the yellow one that they did? Oh, burping, the manga.
Trigun.
Apart from Trigun, I at least have volume 1 of all the deluxe mangas now. But yeah, I'm hoping I like this because it looks cool. It's like got this felt cover, like the Swamp Thing Absolute. And it's shiny as well. It has the lip thing around it, and the art looks really, really cool. I then got for a great price from a guy in our Facebook group, which I'm really, really happy with, actually. I was really, really happy with him. He sold me all 4 volumes of this for a good price, and I'm only bought out the first one, and that is the 6 Gun. Yep. I thought the art would be a little different, to be honest. It wasn't what I was expecting. And I don't mean that in necessarily a good way or a bad way. It's just, I don't know. In my mind, I think I just expected different artwork, but the story sounds really good. So I'm hoping I like it. And then the last one is probably the most important one because the book that's eluded me for a very long time. And I know that everybody wants this in their collection. So finally, I've got it in my collection. And that is the Muppet Babies Omnibus. Yeah. Now I have both Muppet Omnibuses.
Yeah, I want that one as well.
Yeah, well, I got this cheap from Book Grocer, I think maybe.
Book Grocer? No way.
I think so, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, go check it out. If it wasn't Book Grocer, it was Booktopia, but I'm pretty sure it was Book Grocer. So hopefully they're sold out by now and you can't get it. Harrow County bastard. And that is all that she wrote.
Done.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. We really do appreciate you spending an hour with Sharif and I. We know how much valuable your time is. You know what I'm trying to say. And we really, really appreciate you sticking with us. It means the world to us. If you have not subscribed to Aussieverse, what are you doing? Subscribe, be a part of the Aussieverses, and watch our past content because some of it's good. Not all of it, but some of it's good. And coming up on the schedule is we were meant to have a show 12 o'clock last Saturday. That got rescheduled to this Saturday. What is it? It's called Frost Road. That is the Kickstarter. Sharif and I are also going to be doing a Kickstarter. And I stumbled across my words because I realized this isn't live. And I don't know when this is going up. But we are doing a live FOC, but that's tomorrow. So this live FOC would have already come out already.
Yeah, it would have already.
So what I said is redundant. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. And remember, what is Aussieverse?
Always and will forever be for life.
Catch you next time.